Speaking to Matt Parkinson after day one here today, and a tough day at the office against a couple of very good Derbyshire batters.
Yeah, I think so. It's a decent pitch, um, young team, young ball attack. Um, I think, yeah, when two players like Reese and Madsen are in on a decent pitch, it's going to be a tough day.
So, kind of sum up your season a little bit, struggling to take wickets here at Canterbury.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was probably a bit flatter than the last couple of weeks or last two games at Canterbury. Quite slow, wasn't much bounce either, and not much spin to speak about. But yeah, I thought it's all cliches, but like we stuck at it, I guess, for sort of 96 overs. I think yeah, after the start they had with Donald, I think for about 30 overs before lunch and after lunch we were good. Then lads get tired, ball gets soft, and I think yeah they've probably got sort of 50, 60 too many there.
Just thinking about the season in general, after the first couple of games, the mood must have been so good in the camp. Where does it feel like it's kind of slipped away from you guys?
Tough question. I think again you could point to losing players, I guess. The first couple of games we had Keith, who bowled well. Pitches probably helped. They're quite spicy, and yeah, it's a tough one really to put your finger on. I think probably losing at Lords after the first, was it the fourth game at Lords where we took them really close. I think we lost by like 1 wicket or 2 wickets. I think looking back, it was quite a big time in the season. And then yeah, just sort of not gone from there really.
How about yourself? How would you kind of look back on this season? It feels like there's been a couple of big individual highs, and that T25 you got against Essex, as well as the big haul against Leicestershire. How do you look back on it?
Yeah, I'm pleased. Definitely improved from last season. Obviously missed out in the first 4 games, and to have taken the amount of wickets I've taken, I'm quite pleased. Obviously, you can always improve. Um, and yeah, I guess on a personal level, I'm quite pleased how the last sort of 2.5 months have gone. Probably from the fifer at Chelmsford, really. Did some work with Smokey, and we had sort of a spin guy could come in for a session. So yeah, since then I've been quite pleased. Quite a sort of a stop start sort of first month, I guess. Didn't play much cricket, but yeah, since then it's gone okay.
And when pitches have turned and helped you, you feel like you managed to deliver. I'm thinking back to that Lancashire game when you were coming around the wicket and making use of a little bit of bounce and that big hole, the seven for against Leicestershire.
Yeah, I know it's been nice to actually play on some pitches that have spun, I guess. Obviously we had Cardiff as well, which turned. I'm now a massive fan of the cooker. I've decided. I wasn't a massive fan of it last year in April, but yeah, I'd like to play 7 rounds of cooker. Um, but yeah, as I said, on a personal level, I've been fairly pleased. But yeah, big winter of work, I guess, to come.
With the Kookaburra, do you think it's brought spin more into play? Is that the main reason why you enjoyed it?
I think so. I think it just bites a bit more. I'm not sure if it's the seams a bit sharper. I mean, I quite like the feel of the Dukes to a certain point, but I feel like with the Kookaburra, there's no. With the Dukes, it's like a sweet spot, I guess. You've got like overs 30 to 50, the ball's quite nice, and then you hit a certain point, or you get hit for 4 and you get the ball back. It just doesn't quite feel the same. Whereas the Cooker feels nice from sort of the moment you get it in your hands, really, till maybe 75 overs. And I think they do spin more off the surface than the Dukes. And I think it's brilliant, like you saw, I bowled loads of overs, Mason Crane bowled loads of overs, my brother bowled loads of overs, Don Best bowled loads of overs, like it's nice that spinners are sort of put in the forefront, I guess, because when you see days like today, and it's tough
Hmm.
tough to be a spinner.
And as for the young lads that have stepped up, 5 to 8 teenagers in the team again, these experiences, tough days in the field like this, are they going to stand them in good stead going forward, hopefully?
Yeah, definitely. There won't be many times in their career so far where they've come off, apart from last week. But today sort of 400 for 2, and I think obviously all 5 of them bat definitely better than me. And yeah, I think for them the main thing is to watch how Louis Reese and Madsen went today. Like they can take up learnings from them, and whilst also learning from Deeves and Bomber and Jack and Denners. So yeah, I don't think it'll be a very like memorable game for them in years' time, but no, it's good.
I guess looking ahead to next season, when you look at Dudgeon coming back, Matt Milnes and Sam Northeast coming into the fold, sometimes kind of the shared experiences, even the not good ones, can you'll look back on it and think, look where we were and what we can get to. Are you still are you guys still optimistic in the dressing room ahead of next season?
Yeah, definitely. I think whenever you're playing five lads born in 2006 and they all have moments where they look the part and they deliver and they don't look like out of place, it's fantastic, isn't it? And they'll be better for this year. Obviously, adding your likes of Dudgy, Milnesy, and Sam to the group we've got now, plus sort of five lads born in 2006. I'll keep repeating it because it's baffling. But yeah, five lads born then to have played the amount of cricket they've played this year is fantastic. I definitely didn't get the same sort of level of cricket when I was 18, 19. So yeah, I think obviously once you add those lads that we've signed and the lads coming back, and even the lads that are sort of not playing today, your likes of Quinny, your Deebs, your Benjis, if you add those guys to the mix, it's looking good.
There's a lot of names, and for Adam Hollyoak, obviously coming in this season, how has he been with you guys? And I guess he's had the time to find his feet now and get to grips with the job.
Yeah, he's great. Uber sort of supportive. I think he knows it's sort of a transition period, which I think is why you see him blooding, the likes of Corey Ekanch, and there are other babies that are playing. But yeah, he's been fantastic, and I think this year will stand him in good stead for next year. I think he's done his best with sort of the circumstances we find ourselves in. The injuries and stuff like that. So obviously to have a full squad next year will be great.
And just finally for you, a little bit of housekeeping in terms of your winter. What's it going to look like?
Quiet. Might try and go watch the Ashes potentially. But yeah, I don't think I'll look at a cricket ball or bat till January. I don't think.
We'll have a good one after this game, mate. Cheers
Thank
for
you very
chatting.
much.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.